Hey, hello everyone, this is Delightful, and I just wanted to come on today and show everyone how I revamped my old wig. Now, this wig right here, this was my first wig, my first baby. The first wig that I've ever made. You know, it's not the best wig, it's not made the best way, but first off, my wig has a new cut. I actually cut my wig into a bob, and I got this idea from T's Black Pearl. I was sitting here one day, and you know, for some reason every time I put on this wig, I always put it on and put it in a ponytail. So you know, I really didn't know what to do with the hair. It's kind of limp, it's pretty old. You know, as you can see, it doesn't really hold the curl. Like, this is as much as I can get with this hair. And I was watching the video and I was like, wow, that would be a great idea to take my old wig, which I didn't want to throw away. I didn't want to give it away to anybody. I still love this hair. I still think it's beautiful hair, and I decided to just give it a new style. And I'm not a pro at cutting. This is like my first big cut. And you know, I don't think I did a perfect job, but I think I did a pretty good job for my first time. Anybody that was on YouTube like me and was fortunate enough to watch the whole U-part epidemic unfold, you know that the first time you do this, you know, it may look easy the way it looks on some of these videos, but when you actually get to doing it yourself, it was pretty tricky. For the most part, I thought I did a good job at the time, but as I wore it and it became a little bit worn, I started seeing some problems that I didn't know how to fix. So the first problem I had was the way that I shaped this whole part. Most people, they do like the whole U with one track, and then they, you know, continue down the sides of the wig with that same track. Well, me, I didn't do that. I actually came from the back. Well, not from exactly the back, but I did 2 rows of tracks. And then on my 3rd row, I ended up going upwards all the way to the top corner, and just flipping it over and going all the way around like in a big old U. And the problem that gave me was that there were 2 bumps. Like, there was the bump from me flipping over the top layer, and then there was the bump from me flipping over the sides. So I ended up having this huge bump. I had to take out a lot more hair than I actually planned on doing when I made the wig. And you know, it was just a big old mess, but it was bearable. It wasn't like terrible bad, but at the, you know, it's just annoying. That was just one of the problems that I just couldn't fix. The next problem was the spandex cap that I used. Over time, the spandex, I guess it loosened. I ended up being able to pull the whole wig open from the side, and it will flip and flop, and it wouldn't look terrible, but it was just annoying to me. I didn't feel like it was secure on my head. People were using elastic bands to tighten up their wigs, I guess after they had the same problem as me. So what I did was, I didn't really feel like going out and getting a elastic band. So what I did was, I took a piece of string. I took a piece of my regular sewing string that I used to sew my tracks in, and I measured my head with the string. I doubled the string actually, and I put one side here and I put the end here, and wherever it stopped from around my head, I just cut it. What I basically did was sew the string, the actual string, and I didn't use any extra string than what could fit around my head. And I just sewed, you know, the needle in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out throughout the whole thing. And you know, obviously the cap was bigger than the string, so I had to pull the string all the way up to this area. And basically what that did was that gave it a shape, almost like, I don't know how to explain it. I hope you understand. But that's what I did. So once again, I just want to thank Tease Black Pearl for making the video about the bob hairstyle, because if it wasn't for that video, I wouldn't be able to make my first ever U-part wig wearable again. I thank you, and she thanks you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure to comment and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.